So I wanted to do a bonus video because you might be thinking about a 40-day church challenge, but we're living in the middle of coronavirus times, which has disrupted everything. And so you may be wondering, is this the best time frame to do a 40-day challenge or not? I actually think what we've seen, the early returns on some churches that have done our 40-day challenges, if they've had some really powerful moments. And so I want to tell you three things why I think that now is actually a great time. And the first is this: the word is unity. We are living in a time right now where I'm taping where our churches, we're still the pastor of one church, it's many of us, but it has many expressions. It can have an online expression, an in-person expression, and a hybrid expression. And so all of this is still one church, but they're divided like distance-wise and physically. And so one of the words that we hear over and over and over again from the churches that have done our challenges in COVID time is, what a cool thing to have something to unify our church in a time of great distance. So looking for that tool, I think, to unify your churches is going to be even more important in times where we physically can't see as we used to in the past. And so unity is a huge word. Second word I think of is daily. What I'm learning in the midst of coronavirus is we have a responsibility that I think we've neglected a lot in the church, that we've put a lot of time into the 1 hour weekly service every week, and I think that's powerful. I love the gathering. I hope it comes back in all of its glory and more. But as I thought about it, if there's 168 hours in the week, and we're supposed to sleep 8 hours a day, which if you don't do that, maybe that's your takeaway from all these videos. Get some rest. It's not easy to lead in the midst of coronavirus. But that leaves 112 hours in the week. And if you take the 1 hour for the weekly service, there's 111 other waking hours of the week that I feel like we can do better as a church. And so one of the reasons why I think the 40-day challenges are really good is because it's content every single day. And I think that's the church of the present and the future, is a church that doesn't just have a gathering on Sundays, but figures out how to really disciple well on a daily basis, whether it's through videos or through readings or through plans, but some real intentionality. So unity in the daily, and this is a personal thing of mine, is Jesus has been so good to me. And I know he's been so good to you that I want to be the greatest expression of Jesus that I can be. And so in a time where there's great disruption and great crises and suffering, I believe what the world needs more than ever is the greatest expression of Jesus. And that's what all of our resources point people to. And I want to, in the times of difficulty, not because I have to, but because I want to be the greatest expression of Jesus that I can be. And I want to play offense and not just sit back and play defense. Truth is, we don't know how long coronavirus and the results and what the dust after it all settles is going to look like. And so for me, if you're asking me, I'd rather play offense and do everything and take some swings and miss a few times than not swing at all. And so those are three personal reasons, I think. Some that we've seen from data, and then the last was more of a personal reason for me. It's going to unify your church. It's going to give practical, daily, engaging content, which is more where we need to live. We're going to focus on our church more in the 111 waking hours than in the one. We're still going to have great focus on each. And then we're going to play offense. We're going to get out there and we're going to show the love of Christ in a beautiful way in a time where he's so needed. And so I think those are three awesome reasons. Practically how it can work with small groups is very similar to what it would normally look like, except now you have an online. Zoom is a great tool. You can learn how to screen share, and we can talk you through some tips and trades with that. So I'd love for you to consider, even in these crazy pandemic times, what a 40-day challenge could look like. And if you're wondering anything else on how do I implement this, we had 10 videos that we put up. This is the bonus you're getting this time, that are meant to help you think through effectively doing a 40-day challenge. I'd love to partner with you and make the greatest Jesus followers that we can. He's been so good to us. Let's be good and let's be great at following after him. We love you, Jesus, and we do all this for your glory. Amen.